So here's two quotes from our early church showing that they believed in the communion and the intercession of the saints. So Saint Cyprian of Carthage in the 3rd century writes this about the prayers of the saints. Let us remember one another in concord and unanimity. Let us on both sides always pray for one another. Let us relieve burdens and afflictions by mutual love, that if one of us, by the swiftness of divine condescension, shall go hence first, our love may continue in the presence of the Lord, and our prayers for our brethren and sisters not cease in the presence of the Father's mercy. So Saint Cyprian of Carthage, right, 3rd century, says to pray for one another on this side and the other side. The other side is heaven. Once you die, you're in heaven. That's the other side he's talking about here. And also Saint Cyril of Jerusalem says almost the same exact thing. This is AD 350, so the 4th century. He says this about the communion of the saints. Then during the Eucharistic prayer, we make mention also of those that have already fallen asleep. First, the patriarchs, prophets, apostles, and martyrs, that through their prayers and supplications, God would receive our petition. So Saint Cyril of Jerusalem again is showing that the people that pass away, the martyrs, the apostles, the prophets, they're in God's presence interceding for us. And also, Saint Ephrem the Syrian in the 4th century says this: remember me, you hearers of God, you brethren of Christ. Supplicate the Savior earnestly for me, that I may be freed through Christ from him that fights against me day by day. When he says, remember me, you hearers of God, he's talking about the saints in heaven. So those are just 3 church fathers. There's a dozen more verses I can mention showing that the early church believes in intercession of the saints. And remember this, these church fathers, they canonized the Bible and they protected the church from heresy, and they were friends with the apostles of the apostles. God bless, and may all the saints in heaven intercede for us.